len 250. That is because when I originally changed some of the leading and trailing, the file sizes were basically the same, or actually the same. So I decided, let's slash that a bunch, and this is the difference in the file sizes. Originally, if you just look at the first one paired, you get a 789, and then if you go to the first one paired, you get a 172. So that's a fairly large decrease. So I decided to run that with my Bactopia script. For that, again, I used 16 gigabytes, and I essentially ran it with the original filtering. It failed the first time because I renamed it to nanopore because when I did this first time, it failed like way back in mid-October, and it failed some of my runs. But in the end, I ended up with a pretty good result. I had pretty good CPU efficiency and good memory efficiency. And for my contigs, I got a slightly different number here when it comes to length and GC content.
Well, the length, this would be the length is identical.
No, this is the same same run, just one has more information and one has the simplified information. So this is the same run. It's just different information. So those are the parameters that I had tested. I want to be a little more strict in this process.
Yeah, so basically you also tested the quality filtering process, and it seems that overall it did not change the assembly output too much. So that goes back to Bryce, what you said at the very beginning. Probably our input data was actually pretty good to begin with, and that trimming does not seem to take away too much. I mean, it did take some away, clearly, but it wasn't that half of the data was lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good point. Good point. All right, last person in the group. Buddha, I think that might be you.
Initially, I tried to work with Dragonfly with the sort police parameter, but it failed and it showed that same recon issue. And then on second try, I tried to run unicycler without any max time flag, and it also failed because of time limit of 2 hours. And on third attempt, I added the max time parameters to the Bactopia command, then it completed successfully. Where is the
We'll get there.
second?
And
I used the bandage to generate the image.
You did use it. Very nice. Wow, this is perfect. We haven't had that in class so far. This is great.
Send me the.
Yes,
I
this is the big
uploaded everything on the Google Drive, and I shared the link with as our homework submission, and you can access from that link.
Thank you very much.
Yes, excellent. Yeah. But did you run Bandage? Did you run that on BioCat?
Yeah.
Or
no? Yeah, we can run Bandage on BioCat because we already have Conda environment, and we can install Bandage through Conda environment.
Oh, okay.
And we can generate the JPG file and download it.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. Yeah. So Bandage, just as a little reminder, that was that graph, that assembly graph to show how many options it would have, and this one circular genome clearly has no alternative options there, because otherwise they would have connecting lines. So that means that the assembler has exactly one output, which again indicates, Luisa, that this genome is very reliable.
And
sorry.
And on my fourth attempt, I again tried to use Dragonfly with like hybrid parameter, but I tried to pass Dragonfly assembler one extra parameter so that thinking of it may work, but like when I looked at the output, it executed on the unicycler mode. So if we pass Dragonfly assembler with the hybrid parameter, then it Dragonfly assembler doesn't have any,
It wouldn't have any
impact. And on the 5th attempt, I ran with the sort police.
Okay.
But the problem is like because of the binary incompatibility, like we got same recon issue. And on 6th attempt, I took inspiration from Thanira and added this profile singularity parameter and with default sort police.
Yeah.
And it is executed successfully.
There you go. Okay.
278. Okay.
Okay.
Here
Well,
is the output.
before we, if you could still show that to us, and then we go to the next because we have
But
to.
output is so different here.
No, it just means it produced smaller contig pieces, although probably this one here still
One large.
represents the. I mean, we would need to know how large it is, but this one still probably represents the overall bacterial genome.
10 different contigs.
And with the their largest contig is
Largest
4.5
contig,
again.
yeah,
No, that's fine.
4.5
That's fine.
million.
This is very valuable. That way we can compare to the unicycler.
And there are different modes for Dragonfly assembler, like fly mode, Raven mode, and fly mode,
Right.
and mini as a mode. This mini as a mode as well. Like, and
Good to know.
I
That's
tried different mode, and
that's great.
I've uploaded every results to the.
Wonderful. Thank you. But let's go to the other one.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
Perfect. You did excellent. Last group.
I'll do that.
Okay. Can you just let us know who's? No problem if people already have to leave. No. Okay. You're still good for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'm sorry, I have practice.
That's totally all right. That's all right. This is the end of class anyway. You're correct.
Okay.
All right. Let's have a look. The last group. What were you testing and evaluating?
Okay, should I share the Slurm or don't need for that?
I think by now we know what the Slurm files look
Okay.
like, and that's all right.
So I did basically Dragonfly and Genocycler.
Mhm.
I tested that on the data without filtering it before, so
Mhm.
the data of Louisa, and then I tried it with the filter, the same parameters you put on your GitHub account,
Mm-hmm.
and then basically like the filtering does not have any effect actually. Just maybe 15 more 50 base pairs different from for the biggest one, and then
Mhm.
we're noticing also that we're always having the same length for the biggest contig,
Mm-hmm.
whether with filter or whether with Dragonfly or unicycler, whether with filtering or without filtering. And then we're noticing also that we're having more contigs with Dragonfly. It's 10, 12 with and without filtering. And then it's always 3 with unicycler.
Mhm.
That's all. I mean, we're having all the results here.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
This is a so. The main point is Dragonfly and Unicycler. They can both be run on that data,
Yes.
and Dragonfly does give very similar, maybe not absolutely identical,
It's
but
like
very
50,
similar content.
50,
50
52.
nucleotides. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
that's-
for 4.5 million nucleotides. It's
That's not that
It's-
actually, yeah.
I mean, these do need to, like, one does need to go in and check them one more time,
Yeah.
but maybe some of these are, I don't know if you looked, are the ends by any chance, or are they literal nucleotide differences?
I
If
did.
they would be, it would be an issue if they were insertions or deletions, but
Mm.
if one just had an N, which would mean any nucleotide, and the other one had a nucleotide there, this is the most typical case,
Okay.
that would fall under
Yeah.
the general
Yeah.
variability.
And then
Very
the
good.
most important is like Dragonfly is very fast.
Is
It's
it?
like less than 1
Yeah.
hour, and you have all the results.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm using 32 CPUs.
You what?
I'm using 32 CPUs.
32. Yeah.
But it's always like
No,
fast.
I only
So
use
yeah, just goes in there and
8
puts
CPUs,
the max
but it
request
like it also take around 1 hour.
Yeah,
and
it's
15
around 1
minutes.
hour is the fastest.
It's fast.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah. All right, thank you for that. You want to go, or whoever wants to go next one contribute?
Mine didn't went to it failed. The student file failed. So I mean, Brandon shared his with me. I tried this and it didn't work. But
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
still trying.
Whoever wants to talk.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We did the same thing Bryce did, but
Huh?
we filtered it way further away. I pushed them up to 90 and 50 to see if they had any difference.
Yes, interesting. Yeah.
And they're still the same, which it was a nanopore data, like you were saying.
Okay.
It doesn't really use that except for the polishing, so
Yeah.
it ran through and it had almost the exact same results.
Fair enough.
for
Fair enough.
The regular one, you have the quality 75 check one.
Okay. Straightforward. You basically tested more extreme cases. Yeah. Did you do something different, or did you do something?
Same thing, same as
Yeah.
what he said. As I said, like I'm still trying to run it again.
Yeah. Did you have any fails? Like, did you have, or did it immediately work when you ran it? When you
I
ran
left it
it?
overnight and it failed.
Sorry, hey guys, just one second.
Sorry.
I left it overnight.
Uh-huh.
And then it failed. So
But do you know why it failed?
no.
Do you want to show us briefly the output, just so that we treat everybody equally?
I think the filtering is not working. Maybe the module QC of the bacteria is doing the work. Maybe. Or maybe the reads are good quality. I mean, there's two hypotheses for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no filtering. I did no filtering and 75 is the same result. So
Okay.
filtering is not working. Actually.
It-
Whether on liminoculix or nanopore.
Yeah, well, it could be that Bactopia actually has an internal filtering, and no matter what we do, it'll just make its own cutoff every time.
Yeah.
That might be it. But on the other hand,
That K-trim. The K-trim.
maybe that. But I suspect it's more because that polishing itself under the unicycler option will have relatively little effect. That would have probably had more of an effect with that
But-
dragonfly.
But for me, I didn't filter any.
No?
Like,
You still have-
no nanopore, no illumina.
Like
It's
the
same.
internal K-trim filter.
There might be an internal trimming, yeah.
So, meaning,
But let's finish here. Let's give everybody the chance first, and then we can do some open session if we still want to.
Oh.
Do you wanna?
I wanted to show the student file though, but
Uh huh. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks very straightforward. Not sure why it would.
Absolute paths.
Yeah, it's
for
probably
your alumni.
my username
It's-
still.
Yeah, it's saved it.
Also.
It's saved it in the
Yeah,
Brandon's.
And,
Yeah.
and the absolute
so maybe
paths.
that's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's saved it into Brandon's. That now you know why you didn't get it, and also that resume option that probably.
It went through on mine, the resume was fine.
Oh yeah.
Resume's generally a good call.
it only resumes if there is already folders inside work file. But if
Yeah.
there is nothing, then it will work as
Writing on the evolution stuff.
Yeah.
confuses me. So
All right. Let's. I think you're the last one in line.
Yeah. Alright, so basically I tried Dragonfly at first and like
Yes.
it wouldn't work.
Okay.
Like I don't know, and I just like
Similar problems to what
yeah, I
probably.
just gave up after like the third time. So then I went to Unicycler. And
Yeah.
then,
Can you stop the sharing, please?
And then when I was on there, like my Slurm script, like at first, like this one, yeah. At first, like my code or my Slurm script was like really bad. So like where it says R1, R2, I had a comment like underneath it that was like basically copying it. So like I had to get rid of that. Yeah. So.
And that's true. Within a command, you cannot have a comment. You can have it outside, but not within the command.
Yeah, then so I hit up my boy Budo over here, and he really helped me polish up my Slim script.
Very good.
And then eventually it worked. And so I think what I did was I didn't use the like filtered data at all. I just used like the unfiltered one, and so I got 44 conti, which is like less than ideal, I believe. But I think
All
I
of
think
them
it's
are
just 'cause,
smaller
like,
than the overall. So
I think it just reads all the
pieces.
short reads. So, and it didn't like really use any long ones.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, some quality filtering is certainly important because otherwise you get like small tiny little pieces that could